Been using DNA 200 chip devices for the past year at least, and I gotta say, this Triade DNA 200, which is what we're gonna be reviewing today, this is the best DNA 200 device that I've used to date. Now, all this is gonna be subjective. These are my opinions, and my opinions only, but I gotta say, I've been using this Triade DNA 200 for a month. 1 month now. I'll go ahead and state it. If I've lost this thing today, I would definitely go out tomorrow and buy it. It's that good. It feels of that good quality, and it looks very, very similar to the Relo body style. It does. There are some differences, which you'll see in the close-ups. Yeah, baby. So just like I mentioned, this thing houses the DNA 200 chip. Now, this is not gonna be a DNA 200 chip review. I'm not going to show you how to navigate the screen. Done that plenty of times. Down in the description, I got DNA 200 intros. I got DNA 200 mod reviews where I show you how to navigate the menu system. It's the same. If you're not familiar with that, go watch those links down below. But we're going to go ahead and dive down. I'm going to show you this thing up close and personal. We're going to come back. I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons for this thing, and then I'm going to let you know how to enter to win this sucker. That's right. I'm giving away this brand new Triade DNA 200. I just pulled it out of this leather package, this leather-esque package. Woo! This is going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. But first, we got to dive down. I'm going to show you this thing. Sound good? Let's go! So check it out. Here's the Triade DNA 200 packaging, and this is a pro I did not mention, but look at this. This is classy, classy, classy. Comes in this leather-esque triangular case, and it's just something different. It's just refreshing. I love refreshing different things. You got this magnetic flap up top, okay? That pops open. Inside, we got our user manual, our Triade DNA 200 user manual. Then we got our Triade DNA 200 mod, and then we got a USB cable. And right here, what does it say? Patent pending, designed in the US, manufactured by Lost Vape. It's got Lost Vape's Instagram, Facebook information, their website. Copyright 2016 Lost Vape, all rights reserved. Made in China. So this device is made in China, designed in the States. Alrighty, boys and girls, so here's the close-up view of the Triade DNA 200 mod. Now, a few specs for you. She's 85mm by 50mm by 40mm. She's made of die-cast zinc alloy construction, okay? A little bit of stainless steel and a little bit of leather. But on the front, you got your front panel, and you got your fire button, your watch up, watch down buttons, your menu screen, and your USB port. And here's the fire button. It's not really clicky. It's not really springy. It's like right in the middle. It's comfortable though. And then you get your watch up, watch down buttons, which are clickier than the fire button. Again, the menu screen and then the USB port. On the sides, you got your ventilation, 4 slots on one side, 4 slots on the other. At the top, you got this triangular platform, which gives it super class. It just looks the tits. It looks better than a Relo. So you got stainless steel threads. It's got a spring-loaded 510 pin, and what's really cool about this is from 25mm devices all the way down to 22, everything sits flush and there's no overhang. Here's the Griffin 25 Mini. I'm going to go ahead and screw it on there. And check that out. No overhang, sits freaking flush. Here's the 22mm device. Also looks the freaking tits, sits flush, no overhang. So here's the 24mm dripper. Like I said, pretty much anything from 25mm all the way down to 22mm is going to sit flush. There's going to be no overhang. So here's an up-close view of those 510 threads, and those 510 threads are smooth, smooth, smooth. At the base, it says Triade DNA 200, manufactured by Lost Vape, designed in USA. Once again, here's the leather-paneled battery door, and this is authentic leather, guys. It feels so soft. It just adds to the comfort. It comes in 3 different leather options, leather color options. Slide over here, get your nail in here, pop it out like that, and here's your battery tray. It's got gold-plated battery connections. Nice clean tray, and this is a series box mod. Negative, negative down here, and then positive up top. Here's the inside of the leather panel battery door. You got a magnet up here, magnet down here, and magnet down here. On the tray, you got a magnet up here, magnet down here, and magnet down here. When you're done installing the batteries, you just pop the panel door on there, like that, and it clicks into place. And I will say this, the batteries fit really tight. Every battery that I've used has fit really tight. That may be a con to some of you guys, that may be a pro. For me, I think that's a pro because these batteries aren't going anywhere. And this is another con, a little nitpicky con, but look at this. Little bitty tiny gap. Both sides, you can see the batteries in there. But even though there's a tiny little gap, those batteries and the door's not going anywhere. No battery rattle? Oh yeah, no button rattle either. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. Check it out. So one thing I do want to show you, look at this. Look what Lost Vape programmed into the presets. With this device, they already programmed to where you can choose your different wire. Again, there's the menu screen for the DNA 200. If you don't know anything about the DNA 200 or how to use it, how to navigate it, I got links down in the description to where you can go check it out. Here's the Relo RX 200S on the right, and here's the Triade DNA 200 on the left. 510 connection for the Triade DNA 200 sits more towards the center. The 510 connection on the Relo RX 200S sits more towards one side. Oh yeah, and the Triade DNA 200 is slightly taller than this Relo RX 200S. But yeah, this 200S uses a different chip, so it's going to have a different screen. This uses the DNA 200. Function buttons look a little different. The fire button on the Relo 200S is more clicky. And on this 200S, you got the vent holes up here. Triade DNA 200, you got the vent holes down here. The USB port on the Triade DNA 200 sticks out just a little bit more than the Rouleau RX 200S. Differences there, more straight over here, leather panel battery door versus not having a leather panel battery door. Yeah, so which one do you guys prefer? So that right there, boys and girls, is an up-close view of this Triade DNA 200. Let's go ahead and take her back to FaceTime. First, the pros. Ergonomic, feels terrific in the old hand. It's got this leather panel battery door, which is fantastic. It just adds to the comfort of this device. The finish on this is phenomenal. Super durable. This thing is constructed of zinc die-cast zinc alloy, which just makes it even more hefty. Feels of good quality. It feels like 155, 160 bucks. Hell, if this thing were 200 bucks, 250 bucks, I would buy it. It feels better than a Rouleau series. Now the Rouleau series feels fantastic, but this just feels better. That leather panel battery door, it makes it. And this is authentic leather. That's right, authentic leather. It's got this triangular platform, as you guys saw, and every device that I screw on here from 25 millimeter all the way down to 22 millimeter, it sits flush and there's no overhang. This thing houses the DNA 200 chip, which is the best chip out in the market in my opinion. Right now I've got this TF-V8 on here. I got the V8 Q4 coil head in here. She's reading at, what's she reading at? 0.17, and I'm vaping at 85 watts. I got the airflow about a quarter of the way open on both sides. Here we go. And she hits like a thunderbolt, like a freight train, like a DNA 200 should. It's the most accurate chip out in the market. You can go in and work the software and tweak it down. That's not what this video is about, but you can do that with this chip. Love the function buttons, man. You know, the fire button, it's not clicky, but it's not springy. It's like right in the middle. And I love the fact that you got the USB port on the front and not on the bottom. This is a triple 18650 mod. You get plenty of battery life. I do anyways. So the only two cons I found for this, one is going to be a subjective one, is this thing is heavy. It feels like a brick. It's a hefty mod. And then the second con is there's a little gap. I found, just like I showed you guys in close-ups, there's a little bit of a gap between the battery door and the mod. It's a tiny, it's going to be nitpicky, but that is the only major con that I found for this. Everything else, pros. Now on to the giveaway. Oh yes, I'm giving away this brand new Triade DNA 200, and in order to participate, you got to go over to riptrippers.com, riptrippers.com. Once you get to riptrippers.com, click on giveaways, okay? And once you click on giveaways, at the top of the giveaways page, you're going to see this picture right here. The title of that's going to say Triade DNA 200 giveaway. Click on that title and then you'll see the rules. Follow the rules and enter down below in that post at riptrippers.com. I will state this, if you enter here on my YouTube channel, you will be disqualified. Good luck, everybody. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and answer the big question, the big answer today once again, because I know some of you guys may have missed it at the beginning of this video, but yes, if I'd have lost this thing today, I would definitely go out tomorrow and buy it. It is that good. Best DNA 200 device that I've used to date. Now that may change a month from now, 2 months from now, who knows? This is Rip Trippers, and remember, smoking is dead, vaping is the future, and the future is now.